Well, we're here at Richelle Morgan's studio. She is a fitness expert and owner of Bodysculpt Bootcamp. And Richelle, you're going to show us today some great exercises that we can do with the stability ball because,
Yes,
of course, it is a new year. A lot of us are trying to lose weight. I am one of those because I've gone off the wagon and want to get back on it. So you're going to show us today some great exercises we can do, whether it's coming to you
Yes.
and you teaching us these exercises or doing them at home. And it first starts with a great stability ball, right?
Yes, definitely. You want to find a quality stability ball, so I usually suggest people do go to fitness stores rather than the big box stores because you want to get one that is suitable to your size.
Right. Now you also have Camille here who's going to demonstrate the
Yes,
exercise.
I do.
Tell us about Camille.
This is Camille. She's one of my wonderful instructors, and she teaches the body sculpt classes in the west end of Durham. So she teaches in Pickering and Durham and Ajax, and she does the mom and baby classes as well, and she does the Teach Fit classes as well.
So you've got right now, Camille is working with the stability ball, and as
Yes.
you mentioned, Richelle, going to a great fitness store and getting the kind of stability ball that is going to fit your needs.
Yes.
And then just incorporating some exercises, which Camille's going to show us that we can do
Yeah,
at home.
definitely. We're going to start with a ball squat. Very simple exercise, one of the first ones you generally start with. Okay, you've got the stability of the ball against the wall, so it's great for learning how to do a proper squat.
And this, of course, Richelle, is a very big stability ball, but
Yes.
this is one that's geared towards Camille's height and weight.
Yeah, this one is actually geared towards more my height,
Okay.
but so that we can actually see it a little bit better, I'm
Okay.
having her use a bigger ball.
Okay.
So for Camille's height, she'd want to go one down, so it's a little bit smaller.
And of course, people probably at home are saying, well, the exercises that Camille's doing, that looks pretty simple. But when you try them,
Yes,
they're
it's
not.
a lot harder than it looks, but this is a great way to learn how to do a proper squat. So now we're going to move into another type of squat, and Camille's just going to take the ball, and this is now, we're doing a squat, so she's going to sit back, feet are planted. You want to try and lift those toes up so all your weight goes into your heels. By holding out the ball, she's got now some extra weight to work with, so she's using her shoulders, her chest, her back. So we're working a lot of muscles. And also when you're doing this kind of exercise, you're using your core as well
Right.
to keep you steady so gravity doesn't pull you down. So a full body workout just with a couple of these.
So for this one, Camille is standing straight but legs apart.
Yes.
And then just bending as if she's going to sit
Yeah,
down
you
in a
want
chair.
to aim like you've got a chair behind you. You don't want to go straight down, so you want to watch your knees don't go over your toes. And I always tell people too when they're first starting out, put a chair behind you about a foot and try and aim for that chair.
And how many of these would Camille do?
12 to 15 if you're just starting out. Maybe start with 1 to 2 sets.
Okay.
Yep, and then you'll be good to go.
Because of course you think, oh, that's pretty easy, but wait till you try
Yes,
doing
wait till you
this.
try it.
And it's a lot.
Yes, so now we're
Okay.
going to do another exercise. Camille's going to come and sit on the ball. Okay, so I'll just have you come sit at the edge of the mat.
You also recommend yoga mats?
Yes, definitely. They're great because they don't slip, so they're great for support.
Okay.
So all she's doing right now is bouncing on the ball, and this seems really, really simple, but she's using her core to keep her steady. She's using her leg muscles. You can do things like she just did, put out your arms to work some more stability muscles and to work with your balance, and it gets your heart rate up as well. You can do this watching TV. You can do this in your office. You can do this anywhere. Kids on your lap for extra weight, you know, so
And
that
Richelle, Camille right now has it against the wall. Is that okay?
Yeah, she can use it against the wall to get your balance built up
Okay.
and then move farther out. So now what she's going to do, we're going to bring our core into it a bit more, and she's going to lift up one leg and then extend that leg out. So she's doing a leg extension, and they have those machines at the gym where you hook your feet under. She's doing the same thing, but she's isolating one muscle. She's also isolating her abs because you have to keep yourself upright in order to do this exercise. So you're going to fire your ab muscles whether you want to or not.
Oh, and again, you might think this looks pretty easy, but I say try it at
it's
home
a
and you'll
tough
find
one.
out it's not easy.
Yeah.
I have a stability ball and I'm getting back to working with it, but it does take some practice.
Yes, it does. Yeah, you want to try and get some practice with it. You know, hire a trainer to teach you some exercises because you can tend to do a lot of things wrong on the stability ball, and you definitely don't want to injure yourself. So we're going to move on to another one that looks really simple, and it's basically, I call it a ball roll down.
Okay.
It's great for building some core, building some balance. All you're doing is rolling all the way down and walking back up without using your hands to help you back up.
Oh, it sounds easier.
Yeah, but
said than done.
it's not that easy. So you definitely want to have some space too to be able to move with the ball. Okay, so that's a great one as well. You're going to use your back muscles, your stomach muscles, your leg muscles, using all your muscles to get you upright.
Okay, And again, it looks easy, but it's not.
Yeah.
But with practice and with time and people teaching you like yourself the right ways of doing it, you can get the hang of it.
Yes, it's a deceiving exercise. So now we're going to move on to a push-up, okay? And I love these little balls, all right?
So these, I'm not doing this one, right?
No, not yet, So these are just kids' balls.
Okay.
You can find them at any store. You want to get one that's a little bit flexible, okay? So you don't want to get one that's rock hard. So she's going to do a simple push-up on her knees. She's got the ball squeezed in between her knees. So this is going to bring your legs into the workout.
Now, Richelle, I was just going to say, you have a bench here, but what if you don't have a bench?
You can use the floor. Yeah, I've got her up so that people can see her a little better, see her form, nice straight line. She's looking about a couple inches ahead, so she's not dropping her head down. You can do this right on the floor. You can use a couch. You can do a full push-up if you want. Okay, so now we're going to take that ball away, and she's going to use one hand. Okay, this is going to bring another element to the exercise.
This is
a lot harder.
For a while.
Yes. Okay. So we're isolating one side of the chest muscles, and we're working the triceps, we're working the biceps, the shoulders. You can switch sides, and it works with your balance as well because you've got the stability of the ball that's moving around. So you're going to be using your core as well. Okay. So this is another great alternative.
Okay, like that.
Yep. How's that feeling?
Actually, I like that because I'm not the one who's doing it.
She's like, I'm done. So now we're going to move on to abs, and we all want to work our abs. We all want to work the core.
And I'm going to try this one out. And again, you're just going to get one of these balls that you can get at any store.
Yes. Okay. So what you're going to do, I'm going to hand you the ball. Okay. So what you're going to do, you're going to lean forward as far as you can. Then you're going to squish that ball into the middle of your back or your lower back.
And I was telling you before, Richelle, I was having trouble squishing it. And what does that mean?
It just means that you're not forward enough. Okay.
I also have a mic pack on.
Yeah, your mic.
Okay.
Okay. So once you feel secure, hands can either be crossed or you can hold underneath your legs. Key for this exercise: chest is up. Okay, you don't want to round out your back and round out your shoulders.
Are my feet supposed to be right on the ground?
I would bring them in a little bit closer. Okay, I mean in closer to you. Yeah, there you go. Okay, and the more advanced you get, the more you can lengthen out. Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to go back a couple inches and then up a couple inches.
And it's okay to feel like...
Yes, you're going to feel some crazy shaking. We're hitting those deep core muscles that give us that six-pack and that support all of our organs, support our spine. We're working our lower back as well. We're working all the muscles in our core.
So to feel the shaking all the way up is normal.
You know you've hit it. Okay, so this is a great alternative to the traditional crunches on the floor. We're working a lot deeper muscles, okay? And what you want to imagine is that there's a string that's lifting you up from your chest towards the sky. So Camille's doing some different versions to make it a little bit harder. There's another one where you can reach back, so we're working the obliques, okay? So try opening up your arms and see how that feels.
Well, I'm telling you right now, I feel really tight. And I'm having trouble talking.
Yeah, some crazy shaking that's going to go on.
And you can also feel it right back here, Richelle, in the back area.
Yep, you're hitting, the thing that we forget about is our core muscles. I mean, that's what keeps us upright, keeps us strong, stable, protects all of our important organs. And so when you're doing this type of ab work, you're hitting all the muscles, and they all connect. So it's normal to feel that in your lower back.
And I guess when you do exercises like this, you want to eat properly too, because it just doesn't do the trick when you think, here you are working out and spending so much time doing this and having that bag of chips or chocolate bar beforehand. Really,
no.
you know.
Why do all the hard work and then, finish off with a bag of chips? You want to create a balance. You want to make healthier choices so that you can get the results that you're maybe looking for.
And I like the idea again too of just going to a dollar store or store in general and just picking up a ball and then doing exercises like Camille's doing. Camille, thank you so much. And Richelle, as always, thank you. Some great exercises using the stability ball. And of course, if you have any comments or questions, you can always give Richelle a call. You can also check out her website for more on her classes.